Hello and welcome to Faith Avenue Arts for Jesus segment. Today is lit, my man. We're doing it differently as usual. You know, no show is ever the same. No interview is ever the same. Everything we do is extraordinary and goes beyond. Now, as you can see, I'm with my bra. Hey, man, how are you doing?
I'm good, man.
Good. I was going to say welcome to the show, but you know, it's our thing.
Yeah. But you could done. It's been long. What's up?
What happened you here?
Same to you, but it's late, one.
So okay, so we have something brand new to discuss about, and we are talking about the most discussed topics in churches everywhere, bars or whatnot, classes. You know, it's everywhere. We are talking about relationships. History.
It's a debatable topic, you know.
The concept it's just everywhere, you know. People want to talk about what kind of a relationship, and
they don't have data, you know. They don't have data.
Yeah, so we're here to share that data with you, and we're going to tell you exactly what we know. So this is a series. So today we're just going to discuss 2 of the 6 types of relationships that we're going to be discussing here with Mama and Peter.
Yeah.
All right. So to start it off, we're going to talk about friends with benefits. I know it's common out there. I'm sure you have a friend with benefits.
I think it is.
Do you?
It's the common one, eh?
It's very common, and you know, it's very common amongst the youths. But since I want us to talk about this in a relational way, of in a church aspect. Okay, as a Christian, do you think it's right to have friends with benefits?
Well, it's not right.
It's not right.
Because look, the main reason why we get into a relationship is, one, to make a bond with someone and maybe get into marriage. So I think if we say you have a friend with benefits, you're simply ruining yourself, because friends with benefits to me is simply you want to pleasure yourself. You're not doing it, you're not going into it for a really relationship thing, but you're just going into it to pleasure yourself.
Very true. So as discussed, if you were to check or Google it on Wikipedia, you actually find out friends with benefits is actually 2 friends or more, depending on how you're taking it. Okay, and here we're totally disadvising. You do not want to take that route. So what we're here to discuss about, friends with benefits is actually a relationship between 2 friends that decide to share sexual relations regardless of them dating other people. So it's more of saying, I have a friend and we have benefits, but then if that friend is dating, whether I am dating or she, I go and collect my benefits. So that's what friends with benefits are talking about. You know, I'm talking about people agreeing to have sexual relations while they're friends and seeing other people. Now, as a Christian, I would actually say, you know, Christ says with him, Christianity is a relationship between you and Christ. There is no friends with benefits in such a way. And if you're a Christian and looking at it from a Christian point of view, as a Christian, I don't think you really have to do that. In fact, I know you are not supposed to engage in a friends with benefits relationship.
No. For me, it's a big
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't even try. It is bad. It is not Christian-like. You're not supposed to do it. No. It's something that you're not supposed to do. And then, so looking at it from that point, now that we've said, okay, we know what friends with benefits is. So, as a Christian, this affects you negatively. Do you know someone actually? If you heard of what is your film guys?
I think I have, because you know it also. I think I can put it into peer pressure as well.
Okay.
Yeah, because look, maybe this girl was rejected you, then you just say, okay, girl and kana. Let us just be friends with benefits. You see, maybe the girl will say yes, maybe to make you feel better.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've seen one there's a guy who stays in my area who was rejected, and he went to the girl and talked to the girl, and the girl said yes.
Yeah, we are Peter friends with benefits.
In a Peter.
So.
Yeah. And it came, after all this happened, they were having my benefits and stuff, they were going into this and that. Then at the last, the girl moved out of it. Then the guy remained disappointed.
So, okay, all in all, one thing you have to know that as much as friends with benefits involve sexual relations, you all have to know that, as long as you're getting sexually, as long as you have a sexual connection with someone, you're actually bonding with them. So you have to look at it in this way. regardless of how much time you spend with him, as long as you are having a sexual relationship, you are sharing each other's parts, whether it's friends with benefits or no reason. Now, moving on to the second type of relationship we want to talk about is the open relationship.
Yeah.
To be honest, these two are not much different for me to say, because they're all involving you having a sexual partner while you're with another person. That's what an open relationship is both partners being aware, okay, that they're dating, and still allowing their partner to have another person to be in a relationship. It's like, you know, you're dating, then you're allowing your partner to date knowingly. That's what an open relationship is. Now, people that do this often are people that are not sure of where their relationship is going. But as a Christian, we do not condone such, because we are people that support monogamous relationships. We say one partner for life. All right. Now, what do you think are the terrible effects that this can have, especially on you as a Christian in the church? Okay. Yes, I should have been. No, I'm my sisters, my church.
Wanting to ruin your reputation at church, and you know, being a leader, you know, it's just okay. It's just not right. It just doesn't seem right. You know, as a Christian, you get to have a partner, because one thing I know is that when you're getting into a relationship, you know what you want in a relationship.
True.
You're going into a relationship, you know that my partner is like this. Because you know, cheating, because it will still haunt you again. You're still with someone to haunt you. Yeah, so I think it's not right as well to have your own partner and start going out with someone.
It's not.
Because you know, I know that people do this because of the lack of, maybe we can say, finances. Maybe your partner cannot maybe offer you what you want, then you go to another relationship.
Very
I've
true.
seen. Maybe.
But then, aside the fact of peer pressure, tanchina uchoganza shima pushing my guys stack over so. Sira kwa chata, guy uja Johnny wachita baso by Odanan kana pa church does this thing, and I've seen it with the youth. Say, you know, I get on someone kana pa church, you know, such thing. Okay, and then you, because as I said, people that only do this are actually people that are not sure where their relationship is going and want to explore more. Okay. And if I were to advise someone, say this, don't do it. Okay. If you still want to explore out there, be single. All right. So there's a difference between actually going out on a date and being in a relationship. That's the thing. So most of us have taken it to say dating and a relationship are the same thing when they're different.
Totally different things.
They're totally different. So we're getting to mistake. Okay, now I'm dating. When you're dating, it's different from when you're in a relationship. So when we talk about a relationship, an open relationship is like an open date. Okay, okay, you're open. You see whoever you want, which is actually not good and healthy, because the more sexual partners you're surrounding yourself with, you're actually breeding more room for STIs and see, you know, as a Christian, the moment you start indulging yourself in such things, that's sin. Okay,
yeah,
that's sin. And one thing you have to know, that the more you sin, the further you're falling from God's presence. And it's something we wouldn't advise you and that other person watching to do. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, say it is not right. Stick to one partner. So if you're in a relationship, it can't happen on your way, never come.
Two death to us part.
One person, right? Just one person. Stay with that person. Do not attempt to start switching up and changing up. Nah, you know what, baby, this is not working. I think let's just be friends with benefits, and it's common.
Yeah.
Okay. I have friends. Okay. I have friends saying, boy, see you not kind of savings and a girl, just so we just decided we'll be friends with benefits, and you know, mostly people because they can't let go. All right. And I think the biggest problem of all these things, after looking at this too, is we don't have a relationship with the Creator. And if you don't have a relationship with the Creator, you cannot have a relationship with the creation. Yeah. Which is a fact, okay? There is no way you're going to have a relationship with the creation when you don't have a relationship with the Creator.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like getting married into a family whose parents don't want you. It's not going to be a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it won't be
going
normal.
to be hard. Okay. So my advice to you is, if you want to indulge in a relationship, number one, seek Christ first. Have a relationship with God first. Once you are there, Christ will lead you, because in His presence you will meet that person. Okay, do not rush saying, Instagram will show me Mr. Right, Facebook will show me Mr. This is why we keep crashing and ending
cutting
up.
you short. I think one of the other things is when getting into a relationship, you have to know yourself. When
Very
you talk
true.
about the perspective of a guy or a man, you have to know how finances, you have to be financially
true.
stable, and you have to be matured in mind. So I think those things are there. Yeah, you have to, you have to weigh yourself to say, okay, even if I want a spouse, I want someone to be with. Check yourself.
True.
How is my behavior? How is my life? Then you can go into a relationship.
I actually love that aspect, because before you engage yourself in a relationship, you ought to weigh yourself. Okay, often goes checking at first. Because I remember back in the day, I was checking, swag on point, give me a cause up on point, which is the same thing that I think we should apply right now, but in a different aspect. See, as I said, before you engage in a relationship, you have to weigh your relationship with Christ. Okay, there is no way you're going to manage a relationship with another human being when you can't manage a relationship with God.
Christ.
Okay, there are people that can manage relationship with themselves. You come back somebody, but you want to maintain someone's daughter. How are you going to do that? Okay, so another thing I think we could also look at is attitude before you engage in a relationship. Okay, so as we've discussed, open relationship, friends with benefits, before you jump into any of these things, okay, before you jump into a relationship, you need to look at yourself saying, okay, Wakamba, before I do this, am I ready to handle and take responsibilities of such? Okay, basically a relationship is a pre-step before marriage. It's not a confirmation that you're going to get married, but it's a pre-step. Why should? Okay, so what would be your last advice to someone out there who's listening?
I think my advice would be stay focused, know what you want in life, look for the right partner, and God will show you. Put in prayer and put in your best.
Well said. I wouldn't have much to tell you, my friends, but all I can say is seek God first and let everything follow. So, that's how it is. Just doing it, okay? You just do it and just run it like that. When you're in God's presence, just gotta rock it. Okay, because I know if I'm with God, nothing else can come against me. Okay, I know I've got God to support me. He's my backup. He's my wingman. So I've got it all right. Okay, okay. All right. We'll be moving on to the next segment, but right now we're going on a short break with a song from Travis Green titled Won't Let Go. Trust me, this is a very, very beautiful song. It's going to make me cry, but I won't because it's on camera. All right, see you on the other side.